Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for watching HSN tonight. I'm Callie Northagen. We've got a big clearance event going on, and this is truly one of my favorite things. These are Sonic toothbrushes, and we are giving you 2 at half price. These are normally $50 for the 2. And you know what? I get that that's kind of a stretch, but you know what? Because it's Sonic, you understand that long term, it is absolutely the right thing to do because it is so much better for your teeth. I'm a firm believer that having a healthy smile that you're proud of matters. I have a friend who's going through major oral surgery right now, and my heart breaks for him because he's dealing with so much pain, and he's blaming himself because he didn't do a good job of this, taking care of brushing. Some of us just didn't have a fighting chance growing up. It's not your fault anymore, but you know what? When there's a chance to do something about it, now take action. Do it when they're half off, and you do get the both. You get 2 toothbrushes, 2 extra heads, and you get all the batteries necessary, plus you get the carrying cases as well. Now here's the thing, when this is twice the price, people have made it such a favorite. They have, in fact, there's 660 reviews on hsn.com. Almost 450 of them are perfect 5-star rated reviews for a toothbrush. Well, here's the thing. I know you've heard your dentist talk about it. I know he or she has recommended that you do Sonic. Sonic is great because it works so much better than just the manual toothbrush, but it could be expensive. It typically is, even here. So you're getting a chance of a lifetime to get these at 50% off. You get the black and you get this fun black, red, and white, patterned one. So now one for him, one for her, or you know what, just keep them on a standby because you never know when somebody's gonna show up to spend the night and they need a little toothbrush. So let's talk about Sonic. The reason it is so much better than a manual toothbrush is because it gives you 22,000 brush strokes every single minute. It's this gentle vibration. There's not a chance in the world that you and I could brush our teeth as effectively just by doing it manually with a regular toothbrush. And I tell you what, it makes a difference. It helps with the health of your gums as well as your teeth. And the advanced brush strokes go up to 31,000 strokes per minute because this is kind of like a turbocharged action as an option. But the best thing is, in fact, as you look at this, it's timed out for you. So it makes brushing literally, some of us wonder, like, how long should I brush? Is it too much? Is it too little? Most of the times it's probably too little, but this times it out for you. So it helps to, spend a couple seconds or 30 seconds in each quadrant of the mouth. And that way you know you've got things covered. The beautiful part to me is that the Sonic action, those gentle vibrations, that's what really helps to break away the plaque, the tartar, the buildup that ends up getting between our teeth. And sometimes that's the biggest problem of all. That's where the cavities can really begin. Sonic, and I'm gonna turn this on, you don't hear it, it's battery operated, you get all the batteries. I'm just gonna show you if I put this in this bowl of water, how you can see, can you see those vibrations? It may be a little, can you see that? So it gently vibrates and it does a better job for you and your family. So I'm telling you, this is a great time. I got my son started with Sonic brushing, I should call it, years and years ago. And to this day, I am so proud when he walks around with me, and he's here visiting right now, and everybody comments on his smile. They're like, your teeth are beautiful. And guess what? It matters. It really does make a difference when you feel better about your teeth, and not just from a vanity standpoint. You know what? Brushing with Sonic will give you overall better oral hygiene. It helps with your breath, it helps with your gum health, it helps with your teeth overall, because it really does get in there. That Sonic vibration, and that's the key to this being as effective as it is. And by the way, we just sold over 5,000 of these. With all of you on the phones, we have less than 1,000 available. So it's first come, first serve. My recommendation, get 2 sets. You will never ever be sorry for having Sonic, especially a value like this. You're getting the cases, you're getting not only the 2 toothbrushes, 2 heads, and all the batteries you need to be able to start brushing more effectively. It is just an incredible game changer. And I know if you've gone to your dentist in the recent past, we talk, they use Sonic in their offices because it gently helps to vibrate all the buildup, the difficult buildup too, the tartar, the plaque, and plaque becomes sticky, and that attracts more food to your teeth, and that's where the problem just continues to perpetuate. So I highly recommend Sonic. I love that we get to do this on a half price sale right now. I'm just gonna set this down to show you once again how it rotates itself, because this is the vibration of Sonic, and that's not a rotating base. That is literally just setting that toothbrush on its bottom and letting it do the magic of Sonic cleansing. I know we've got so many testimonials for you to take a look at. In fact, we've got one we'd like to share with you tonight during this presentation. As these quantities are dwindling quickly, we are with everybody on the phone. This will be selling out. We've got about 800 left on a lot of you on the phones. But in the meantime, take a listen to this.
In my practice, I recommend sonic toothbrushes over manual toothbrushes for better all-over cleaning and healthier teeth and gums. When patients come in for their regular cleanings, we can always tell when they've been using a sonic toothbrush. Cleanings are easier and their visits are usually shorter. I recommend Slim Sonic Deluxe to my patients. It's the perfect way for them to get a sonic cleaning wherever they are. Slim Sonic is so compact and portable, it makes it easy to brush more often, especially after meals and when you're away from home.
Oh, the dentist was from the little town I came to Florida from, Bloomfield Hills or West Bloomfield, Michigan. Dentists will all agree. They will always encourage you to do a better job brushing, right? But most of us are like, well, what does that mean? Use Sonic. Sonic in a dentist's office is very costly, and somehow VIOlife has come up with this way of making it so much more affordable. But this is a $50 value any other day but today. It's half price today, and this one will be selling out. You get everything you see here at 50% off, and you can even put that on a 2 flex option, $12.48 to get them to get started, and even on clearance, you've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee if you're not happy. It will get your kids to brush their teeth better. It really will. I got my son started younger, and he even started while he still had his braces on. And I'm telling you, oh, and the gentle fade away of those blue bristles, that just kind of reminds you when it's time to change out that toothbrush head, which is great, because oftentimes we use those toothbrushes way too long anyway. And down the road, if you need more toothbrush heads, we've got those in stock here at HSN. VIOlife is an incredible company, and I'm so proud that we get to offer their products in general, but especially something that is so important, oral health. I was talking about my friend who's having so much work done, and he's kicking himself because he's like, I just didn't do a good enough job. It's my own fault. And you know what? He's right. And now he's having to go through, so much. And I'm not saying it'll prevent those types of things from happening. You have to brush. You know, we recommend, everybody would say, do it twice a day, but I know the dentist said sometimes just brushing after a meal can really improve the overall health of your mouth. And it feels good. You know that feeling when you go to the dentist and you go to the hygienist and you've got your teeth cleaned and you're just like, I don't even want to eat for the rest of the day because it just feels so smooth and shiny. That's how your teeth feel when you brush with Sonic, with these toothbrushes. Oh, one more thing I wanted to share before we wrap up. The cap, see how that cap covers the on and off button? So that's something else they thought through. The original ones, the button was down here, and sometimes in your purse they would automatically turn on and then you'd lose your battery juice. It's also vented on the top, so it will help keep your toothbrush dry. Travel with them, and okay, with everybody on the phones, we've got about 300 left, so we are moving on, but I won't say sold out completely until every single set does sell out. It's 5281.